the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Taurus, and welcome to your monthly reading with Pure Guidance. First off, let me just say a happy birthday to you. I hope all your dreams and wishes come true, and I hope that you're able to keep up with a positive attitude no matter what happens. So let us begin. We're going to take a look at using the normal deck that I usually use. This is the Art of Tarot by Liz Dean, and I've already meditated on your energy, so let's just get started. For those of you new to the channel, welcome. How this works is I simply let the cards kind of fall into place, and then we talk about the different messages that are coming across. I already have a few cards out here. We have the Empress, which was followed by the Five of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So I think the overarching theme for the month of May is going to look like the Empress. Okay, the Empress is what? The Empress is a card that is ruled by Venus. Venus is the goddess of love, beauty, and romance. And interestingly enough, Venus is actually going to go retrograde in the month of May. To start off, we actually, May 3rd is the time when Venus in Gemini will be squaring Neptune in Pisces. And because of the Venus retrograde, it is going to pick up this energy early on in the month. And what does that mean for you? Well, that means it is a time where things might, a little bit of insecurity may pop up a little bit, okay? Again, that's not necessarily to do with what is actually happening, but it's the emotions that may be coming up on the inside. But the Five of Cups actually tells you that, try to hold on to things that are actually beautiful. If you saw my video for the month of April, it was actually just filled with love and romance, right? And so May might take a little bit different of a turn just because there's more focus and attention towards other things. Perhaps your finances might be taking a little bit of step up, focus is kind of shifting. But the Five of Cups is really just reminding you to stay focused on things that are working out, okay? But May might not be the month for you to make any commitments. So if you're looking to find love, May is not the month to be making that commitment whatsoever, okay? You want to hold back, but stay focused on things that are of importance to you, right? The Empress also is a card of this beautiful motherly energy. So that's something that will keep things tied together for you if you are a mother, or it might be your own mom, right? But either way, grandma even, sure, sister, daughter, but a female figure is someone who might be able to kind of keep everything together for the month of May. So that aspect is coming across really strongly, whereas the male energy, what we're getting here is connected to the Eight of Pentacles. There is a shift here that we're seeing. There's a possibility where work can look different for you in the month of May. Okay, so what you can do, May 4th, we actually have Sun and Mercury in conjunction in Taurus. And that's a time that will really give you the boost, and it's your birthday month. That time will really give you the boost to chase after what you want. Stay persistent. Stay in the course, go through everything the way you want to. Like, don't give up. And if you can do that, especially if you're having a difficult time financially, if you're having a hard time at work, things aren't looking the way they did once, there is an opportunity that's opening up here for you. A little bit closer towards second week of May, I would say, where things kind of take a different shape and form. May 7th, I encourage you to use that time. It's a full moon in Scorpio, but it's under your energy, right? We have Sun in Taurus, and so that's a great time to kind of cleanse your system, cleanse everything out, even do a full moon ritual if that's something that you do. If it's something you've never tried, you want assistance, I also offer full moon readings. But if you order it in advance, it does take 7 to 10 business days. That's just something I want to point out. But that's something, yes, I encourage you to do. Full moons are great to release any energy that you might be holding on to, given the Five of Cups that showed up earlier. If you do that, you let go of anything unwanted. Could be feelings, thoughts, negative thoughts, whatever it might be, issues, problems, whatever you have. During a full moon ritual, I'll give you this tip. Something, especially if it's a lot of hurt and pain, take a piece of paper, write down whatever may be hurting you, and then under the full moon light, just kind of burn it away using a candle. Of course, be safe with all this. And usually I give more tips and tricks as well as help you release that energy during a full moon reading. And so that is something that's encouraged. Scorpio, since the full moon is in Scorpio, this might have to do with any sort of secrets that may come out earlier prior to the full moon or during that time, and that may cause a little bit of distress. Very possible. It could also be a financial burden that you may have been feeling, because we did have the Eight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles come about, but it's hinting that there is good news ahead. There is some sort of a significant change. Perhaps it could be coming in from your boss, your supervisor, someone who is of greater authority. Yeah, and if you are the owner, then it looks like that you're able to give, your employees, anyone working under you, some positive news too. Yeah. So there is Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords indicates lies and deceit, given the full moon in Scorpio. Yes, there is that energy, so you want to be careful when that card comes up. It's clearly causing a lot, it will be causing a lot of stress, drama, and it might feel like a little bit of burden, but it's something you just want to release, right? Just release it out into the universe, and that can help you feel a whole lot better. I'm just going to quickly pause right now because the battery's running out. I'm just going to change it, so I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So taking a look at the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands might present to you the opportunity to let go of something entirely. Alright, Ten of Wands is like closing a chapter as well. But in the month, especially during perhaps mid-month, there is a possibility that's just going to be a period where things feel heavy. It might happen around May 12th or a little bit later. That's actually when Venus goes retrograde, at 21 degrees of Gemini. And so what that means for you is that something might be communicated that you weren't aware of before, but now that it's here, it can cause hurt and pain, right? So let's move forward from there and see what else the month is holding for you. All right, so what this situation is going to cause is a rearrangement of your own priorities. Where do you put things at? It could be a person, right? Where do you prioritize this person? Do they still earn that position in your life? Do you still want to share, what you once shared with them? It could be something like that. It could also be, but now that you know the reality of the situation, maybe you want to do things differently. And this could be like a fact that just came through. It might be related to your finances, for example, because we are seeing some pentacles here. There is a possibility or something to do with work, an event at work, something that's coming to light will allow you to now reprioritize how you want to move forward, what you want to do differently. Okay? The World. So I will end with this card, and let's see if we want to clarify anything. But the World card as your final outcome card, I feel it's giving you the opportunity to just kind of change things around for yourself. The World card indicates endings as well as beginnings. Beginnings can't happen if the ending doesn't happen. So the ending is kind of important. What was meant to come out in the month of May is now, not just in the month of May, what was meant to come out is now coming out in the month of May. And it will allow for you to just go ahead and release that energy and allow something different to now become focused on what you do want to attract into your life. What do you want your life to look like? It's your birthday month, which means that you can use the energy that's being given to you. It's your energy, right? There's a lot of that element that you can tap into, and when you do, it will allow you to materialize and manifest what you do truly want, once you reprioritize things the way you want to, it will allow for a fresh start and a new beginning. That is the purpose also of this season. When it's your season, it's your chance to again allow yourself to be who you're truly meant to be and connect with your higher self and your spirit, whatever you believe in. Okay, this is a general reading, so that's something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Swords here. Keep in mind it's a general reading. It may or may not apply to you, but I feel like let's try and clarify that. It is possible this could be related to work, where someone's kind of being greedy about something, or they're trying to hold something back. Could be a coworker. And perhaps you might already be aware of what this is, and that might be causing that heaviness, you know, that feeling of, oh, this is too much. Wow, they really don't want to tell you what's going on. When the cards just do what they're doing, it's probably something really big, and it's probably something that doesn't want to be revealed. So we have the Judgment, we have the Queen of Cups, and we also have here the Moon and Temperance. So these are clarification cards here for you. Okay, so you might be dealing with someone from work, yes. You might also be dealing with a water sign such as Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, who may not have been completely truthful or honest with you. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's a water sign. I do think that the Moon and the Queen connected together with Temperance and all, you are about to receive some sort of news. And this is something that, you know, you cannot, it's not something that you can start or stop. It is going to happen. This is the final call. And something will be revealed, and it might make you feel like, you know, not knowing how to move forward, not being able to be very decisive about it. A part of this might come to you in your dreams. For those of you who do recall your dreams, I encourage you to perhaps keep a dream journal or a diary, specifically in the month of May, for it will be very revealing to you. At the same time, I do think there are things that were once in the shadow, now they will be coming to light. Okay? Yeah. But Temperance is also a really good card for you because it's allowing you to, you know, balance. Again, it's complementing the Two of Pentacles that came up for you. So now that we've clarified the situation, Temperance, by the way, also represents the zodiac sign Sagittarius. That's a fire sign. If it's not a Sagittarius, can be an Aries you're dealing with, or a Leo. But essentially there is that concept of balance, the pouring of, you know, facts and beliefs back and forth, and trying to arrive at a conclusion and then moving forward. Okay, so it will be a huge month. Lots of figures in your reading. The two major arcana cards were the Empress and the World card in your overall reading. The clarification includes the Judgment, the Moon card, and Temperance as your major arcana cards. I do feel as though messages will come to you in your dreams, so if you can keep a track of that, that's great. If you need help deciphering a dream, I do offer dream interpretation. You can take a look at my website for that. And under the deck, we have here Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is focusing on birth, right? It's focusing on love, romance. Something that you can do if you want or wish to distract yourself is focus in on the arts. Again, this is taking us to the Empress card, Ace of Cups, followed by the Knight of Cups, just focusing on something creative, allowing your creative expression to flow in. That would be very beneficial for you to help lower your stress and just kind of soften things up, right? Soften your approach to things too. May 10th, as early as May 10th, we have Sun in your sign, sextiling with Neptune and Pisces. So that's kind of where the creative expression starts taking off. So if that's something that is appealing to you, painting, drawing, colors, music, acting, drama, theater, anything like that, it's very much encouraged. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So expect some sort of a news to also come your way. This might happen early on in May. It can happen a little bit later. Early on, I would say, is, you know, May 9th, Mercury in Taurus, so in your sign, is going to trine with Pluto in Capricorn. A lot of earthy energy, a lot of potential for things to kind of develop. If you were waiting for a go-ahead or a green light, that might be a time where that happens. But I think that is something separate compared to the other messages that came across in your reading, okay? So let us go ahead. I want to use the affirmations here for you. So this is the Magical Times Empowerment cards. They are beautiful. They give affirmations that you can work with for whenever you want, really. I do this for the month of May. That's why I'm pulling something out for you. But if you want your own custom affirmations, you can also order that through my website at IamPureGuidance.com. And here we have nature. Nature's calling you, Taurus. Sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. So let's read out the affirmations that go with this card. It's a beautiful card. Notice the color blue. Blue has to do with your sign, actually, because for those of you who know about chakras, you know, the 7 chakras, the major chakras in our body, there's actually more than 100 because we also have minor chakras, but the major ones, the throat chakra is related to the color blue, and it has to also do with your zodiac sign. Which is why they say, you know, for Taurus, you should really watch out for your thyroid. It also is connected to other things such as, you know, fear of public speaking. That may have been something that you had to deal with growing up, and, you know, you really had to overcome that. Anyways, that's a separate topic. If you ever need or want a chakra healing or cleansing, that's also something I offer. For now, let's go ahead and take a look at the affirmations. Actually, before I do, let me just quickly show you where it would fall. So these are the different chakras, like the 7 chakras. And so the throat chakra is called Visuddha, and that is located, like it says, in your throat region near the spine, deals with the truth and is blocked by lies. So I can see specifically why as to that may have come up for you. Because, you know, you will be dealing with the truth and the lies in the month of May. They are very much going to be revealed. So certain things like being in nature or allowing yourself to be immersed in arts and such beauty can really help bring, eliminate stress and help bring some clarity and peace and serenity. All right, so nature. Right now, I will embrace the magic that is in nature. I will step outside and get some fresh air and be renewed. I will forget the day's troubles and remember the day's blessings that surround me. I will not dwell on the negatives in my life, but release them into the wind. This moment is mine. And I totally just got goosebumps as I was reading that, because that's kind of something we touched on early on in your reading, Taurus. We said, let's not focus on the negative. Let's try and focus on the positive and the blessings that do surround you. And that will be very beneficial moving forward. Okay, I hope this helped. If you would like further clarification, I would love to do a personal reading for you. You can get one through my website at IamPureGuidance.com. They are not live readings. I'm not doing Skype. You know, it's hard to facilitate that, especially because this is, you know, across the globe. We're trying to, you know, I'm trying to kind of have everyone, you know, I want to be equal with everyone, so I can't really just do that. I don't do like midnight readings, for example. It's not going to work out. So anyways, so they will be sent as a video recording for you, and I always offer further assistance if you have follow-up questions as well. All right, well, thank you so much, Taurus. I wish you a beautiful month. Happy birthday, and I wish you all the best with whatever comes your way. Sending you much love and light. Thank you.
Passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury.